Hi, this is Karen Whelan. I'm the coordinator for the Homebound program for Special School District of St. Louis County, putting together this online resource for the homebound teachers to help with the new format of our attendance and anecdotal record documentation. I hope you'll find this helpful and easy to use. The presentation will move through the slides automatically, so you just sit back and let's get started. As I mentioned, the header section is only slightly changed, with some boxes moved around and the sizes changed so that the data displays more accurately. You'll still need to type in your name, the dates, and the data that is specific to your student. All the other boxes have drop-down menus, so you can easily enter the information that is specific to that field. If no drop-down box appears, that just means you'll need to type the data into that field. When you click in a field, an arrow will appear to the right side of that box. Click that arrow and a drop-down box will appear with the selections you need. Just click the correct one to enter the information. When this is an attendance record for a student whose services have not yet been terminated, the boxes on the right will be empty. You'll complete them when you do the last attendance sheet for that student. In order to save yourself time and work, we suggest that right after you've entered the header information, that you save the file with the student's name. This document will then become your template for future attendance, and you should never have to enter the header information again. Click on File and then Save As. Save it to a place you'll remember. You can create a folder named Homebound on your desktop to keep your file. Then you'll be able to open this template in the future. Remember to change the name of the document to reflect your last name, then first name, with no spaces, followed by a hyphen, and then the student's last name, first name, no spaces. Since this is your blank template, you do not need to change the dates in the title until you enter real attendance data in a form for a specific pay period. Then you will resave the document with the correct payroll period ending date in the year-year-month-month-day-day format. Remember to keep the -AA at the end of the document to indicate it is an attendance form. One of the issues we have discovered is there seems to be some confusion as to when we start owing service to students. We always start owing service on the initiation date, not the day you start services. That day always counts as day 1. Let's calculate the service owed on this example. If the initiation day is September 17th, then we owe service for the 17th and the 18th, even though services did not start until the 21st. So we owe for 10 days of service. When it's a full-time offering of 5 hours a week or an hour a day, that would mean 10 hours of service for this pay period. You should write 10 hours in the new box on the left side of the page. The other new box is asking if you owe any service to the student from a previous pay period. In this case, this is a new student, so 0 hours would go in this box. If it's a continuing student, you should enter any time you still owed from the previous pay period into this box. The form then automatically calculates the totals of these two boxes to tell you how much service you should offer for this pay period. You should begin recording your anecdotal records the day you accept the student by first typing in the date. To help you with your notes, we've included some sample entries on the right side of the page you can copy and paste. You can fully edit any of these entries to make them specific for your students. You can use Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste, or right-click on the entry you want to copy, and then select Copy, then right-click in the box you want to place the text, and select Paste to put it in. Continue by recording your contacts with the family and the school. You will only begin entering clock in and out times into the form when you begin providing service to the student. First, click the box marked Instruction, then enter the date, then enter your clock in time. Be sure to type the hour, then a colon, and the minutes, and then type a space followed by the letter A or P for AM or PM. Both boxes must be filled in for the form to calculate the time. Then you can copy and paste the appropriate notes on the line. You can add additional information here, like making note about what the student completed, what subjects you worked on, if it helps you with your progress reports later. Be sure you're being attentive to whether you get the full 5 hours in within a week. In this case, we have 2 hours and 27 minutes plus 2 hours and 39 minutes, which put together equal 5 hours and 6 minutes, which is just fine. It's a few minutes over, but that's much better than being a minute or two under. Remember, you owe service for the 17th and the 18th, so in this case the teacher offered the service and delivered it on a Saturday. You would mark it as makeup and then include an anecdotal note that explains what the makeup time is for. You can copy and paste the notes and then edit it to make it correctly reflect what the makeup time is covering. The last entry is for the first half of the week, where you offered the first of two 2.5-hour sessions for the week. You'll most likely offer the second 2.5-hour session near the end of the week, but this won't be documented until your October paperwork. Thanks for reviewing this online information. I hope you'll find the new form easier for you to use and that this online training was helpful to you. Please, as always, feel free to give us a call in the office if you have questions, and we will do the best we can to help you out. Thanks. Bye.